if you're telling me that anybody could have got more out of the players on the park than Eddie got yesterday, then I struggle to
name one.
To name one.
Yeah,
Nonetheless, you can argue, of course, that having got all of that out of them and having got back to 2-2, could he have been more pragmatic? I tell you one thing that I was particularly disappointed with, even though it appeared to be Tenali's decision. I would have had him straight off when he went down. He was obviously in agony, and then even if he was insisting on continuing, I think I would have still had him off. So, I'm going to dock him points for that. But overall, I thought that performance yesterday was just absolutely magnificent. And in fact, I've got a couple of comments.
I was just going to finish off. See, on 95 minutes, I was struggling to give him less than an 8. But then when I analyse the game afterwards, like I said, your emotion runs riot when you've watched the game. Everything happens, then things go against you. And afterwards, I thought the only thing that I could actually criticise Eddie Howe on was substitutions. I think there was, again, that delay, 75 minutes before we really see anything happen. 4 substitutions are totally different. But again, we go back to the negativity that we've had in previous shows where, have we got a bench now that can change a game? Have we got somebody that can, make something happen? And it looks like we have. It looks like we've got players now that come onto the field and actually change the direction of the game. And I like the energy from that. But again, my criticism towards Eddie, why wait for so long when you've been, running your legs off for so long?
Again, though, except that, we were still dominant.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is you've got Harvey Barnes that is still on that park that has actually contributed nothing. What I'm saying to you is, why make a positive? You're on top with 10 players, make a positive action and say, get Ramsey on. Yes, it's a big ask for a young lad to come on, but that's what I said. This is where you make or break a game. And I think, unfortunately for me, he was out the game far too much for me, Harvey Barnes. And like I said to Christian, the watch along, you could give him the excuse that if you look at everybody else on that park, who's got the shot on him? Harvey Barnes. Yeah. So is he keeping Harvey Barnes on just to get a shot off? And he never did. You know what I mean? So it's like a case of sometimes, I understand it. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But for me, that's why I marked him down to a 7, only because of the delayed tactic. When you're on top, you've got to gamble, and you've got to take your weaker ones out of the team. And you've got to say, we're on top now, but we need something from that game while you're on top. And I just didn't think he showed enough to do that. So 7 for me, but overall, exceptional.
Yeah, well, I'm giving him an 8 still, just for the whole.
Well, you've got his shirt. For
the whole emotional occasion.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Just
fantastic.
Absolutely sensational. Couple of comments here. I think the whole Isak, this is obviously Liverpool supporter, I think the whole Isak situation stirred this performance from you guys, made the game extra difficult for us. So I'm not looking at our performance so much as just happy with the 3 points. Geordie Dan, the counter-argument. Liverpool scraping a win against a strikerless 10-man NUFC. I couldn't be more proud of the lads. True passion. Bring on 31st of January. That's obviously the return. And the old quote, we don't demand a team that wins, we demand a team that tries. And that was epitomised yesterday. Yeah. Absolutely.
I think it was that is one of my backdrops for future shows. The banner that was hung over the car park I don't always want to win, but I want a team that tries.
Right.
Thank you for watching that video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. You can watch more videos here. You can also subscribe to our following channels here, our extra channel for NUFC Talk TV, this channel of course, and also to RCM Football, where we put Premier League content there. So if you're a neutral fan, subscribe to that one, and everybody subscribe to those channels of course. Don't forget to smash the like button, become a member to enjoy better and more content, all access to our videos if you become a member. Thank you very much indeed for your support. This is Chris the American Mag. I'll see you on the next one.